So this is actually my second take of doing this video. I had done it prior, like a couple days before. I just haven't edited anything like that. It's not like I messed up the first time. It's more like I realized that I was talking too much, ranting on really about nothing. And I know that a lot of y'all probably just want me to just get to the point. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get to the point. I'm gonna say exactly what y'all want to hear, essentially. So I'm gonna talk about my weight loss, measurements, the pros and cons, and like advice and tips, and then just a little bit of what I ate. So, and I have to say, prior to me starting the carnivore diet, I weighed almost 192 pounds. I'd say I was 189, and I was probably like one ice cream away from weighing 192. And then from there, I did a low carb diet. And I have to say that my measurements, I was at a 36-inch waist. 36 inches. So just keep that in mind. 36 inches. And I weighed basically 190 pounds at the top of this year. I was eating pizza and ice cream pretty much every day. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of being this like overweight and feeling like this. Let me actually start losing weight. And so what I did is I got on a low carb diet. And that's what I was eating. I was doing low carb for a couple months, right up until I started the carnivore diet. And with the low carb diet, I think I lost 15 pounds. I started the carnivore diet at 176.6 pounds, and right now, as of today, I last weighed in at 164.4. So in a month and some change, it's like say like 35 days, I lost like 12 pounds. Inclusion of that, I've lost a lot of, like actually a lot of fat. Like my love handles are almost gone. I know you can't see right now, but my love handles are almost gone. My belly bloating is still there, but it's mostly gone. In terms of measurements, at the top of the year, like I said, I weighed 36 inches. I measured 36 inches on my waist, 14 inches on my neck, and then I'm not sure exactly my hip. But as of today, actually starting off with the carnivore diet, my neck was 14 inches, my waist was 33 inches. So I had lost 3 inches off my waist doing the low carb diet, and then I was 36 inches on my hip. And as of the 30 days, I measured in at still 14 inches for my neck, 30.5 for my waist, and then 33.5 on my hip. I have not been under like 33 waist in a long time, so I'm almost there. I am almost there. So that's the weight loss and the measurements. So if you want to skedaddle and get out of the video, then you go ahead. But now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons. So I'm going to go over the cons first because it's really small. Starting off with this diet, you will experience unusual poops. It's similar to diarrhea, but it's not really diarrhea. It's not really stomach aches. At least I didn't get that on my experience. It's more like releasing dark energy. You're like releasing all the carbs and sugars from your body to make room for having all the nutritious protein and fat that's going to be in your body. So every now and then I'll feel just randomly, oh, I gotta use the bathroom, boom, and it'll come out like diarrhea, but it's just one time. You know how diarrhea, you can just keep going and all going. It's different. It's just you release it, done, you're good to go. So that's one thing. The second con is the cravings in the beginning are crazy, but after that it goes away, which leads into pros, you know. But the second con is that you can't eat any sugars or carbs. You know, you have to stick with just protein and fats. But I mean, you gotta sacrifice if you want to attain. So now let's go for the pros. I don't think anyone has said this. I might even put this in the title. I haven't seen anyone say this, but I used to suffer really a lot from dandruff. Gone. I have no flakes. I know dandruff is nasty. You know, the skin be regenerating very fast, but that's gone. That's gone. I don't know how, or I just noticed I'm like, hey, I don't be really getting any flakes anymore. That's crazy. Gone. If you have dandruff, you're trying to get rid of it, I definitely recommend trying this diet for sure. Make sure you talk to your doctor though. Also, I do suffer from dry skin. Gone. I don't really have to be putting on lotion a lot like that. Other pros. I mean, weight loss. You will rapidly lose weight on this diet. I was already kind of low weight when I started, but I feel like if you are like really overweight, you'll probably lose a lot of weight really fast. So that's definitely a benefit. Energy wise, like before, when I was like on the low carb diet, my energy was like at a 3 to 5 every day, and I really needed caffeine to like stay awake or have motivation or something. That's why I started drinking matcha, which led me to carnivore. So if you haven't watched my matcha tea video, definitely go check that out. But that's pretty much what led me to carnivore. On carnivore, I'd say I've been at a constant 6 through 8, and I do still drink coffee and matcha, and that would bring me up like one more point. And so, not that I really need it, I just like Just having a little extra point of caffeine is cool. Like I don't really feel, you know how when you drink caffeine you feel like very alert. I just always just feel alert now. So that's, energy's good. I go to sleep pretty fast. In terms of, I'm not really that sore too much. I do suffer a little bit from muscle weakness because I am losing muscle as I'm like, you know, losing weight, but I don't really get sore like I used to, where I would be sore for days. Another thing is inflammation. My inflammation has gone away. I have no inflammation. I don't wake up with my hands inflamed, kind of like arthritis. All gone. Also, my cravings are gone as well. After like the day 3, day 4, cravings have been gone. In terms of like, you know, diarrhea, that left, I'd say after like the 2nd week. I really haven't had just random bowel movements that need to really get out of me. One pro, which maybe pure carnivores might not do, is you can still go out to eat and, you know, go to restaurants. Just order, you know, what you know you can eat. And make sure you let the server know, like, hey, I can only eat it like this. Make sure you add butter instead of oil, etc. Just make sure you let them know, and they're gonna accommodate you, and you'll be good. You can go out to eat with the family. Probably not all restaurants, not like a full just ice cream restaurant. I mean, you can't eat anything there. But you know, most restaurants that have served meat, you should be good to go and, you know, enjoy your time, not just fully sacrifice yourself and not go anywhere. So what I ate pretty much for breakfast, I would always eat bacon, eggs, and ground beef. For lunch, I would always eat ground beef or steak or salmon. And for dinner, I would just eat whatever, chicken wings, more steak, more ground beef, bacon, whatever. One of the benefits of this diet is that, and this just probably applies more if you're really overweight, is you don't really have to count your calories. I haven't been counting my calories and I've been losing weight. I'm assuming if you're really high in weight, you really don't have to count your calories. But I will say that it's really hard for you to overeat on this diet, which is why you don't really have to count your calories. But let's say you eat like 20 eggs in a day. That's probably 2,000 calories or so. It would be pretty tough to eat that. But if for some reason, let's say you start this diet and you're not losing weight, maybe you're just eating somehow way too much. It's really tough to overeat on this diet. I'm telling you. I can eat, if I eat right now, I'll be full till the next morning. Like if I eat at lunch, I am pretty much good to go until either dinner time or the next day. Depends how big of a meal I had. And let's say I have a big meal. Let's say I have steak, chicken wings, some bacon and an egg. That's probably like 400 to 500 calories. And I'm full after that for a long time. So it's like, it's really tough to overeat on this diet. This diet, I will most likely keep doing it until I reach my goal weight of 155 or 150. Just because that's where I want to get to. I want to get to that weight of 150, 155 and just maintain in that range. I want to maintain. I'm tired of always trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to do it. I'm trying to go hard this time, lose the weight, and then just maintain. So I'll probably go back to like the standard American diet, but I might stay with like low carb. But we'll see what happens. My advice for anyone that does want to try this is keep it simple. If you're actually like starting off, like let's say you go to the grocery store right now, just get bacon, eggs, and ground beef, and just keep it like that. Do that for like a week and see how you feel. Also get butter, and yeah, get butter. And just see how you feel with that. It's really not, this diet is really not that expensive. To me, it's less expensive than a low carb diet. So just stick with that and just go from there and see how you feel. You feel good, you feel better. You know, can you start adding more meat, things you really like pork chops or steaks or gizzards or whatever, liver, heart, things like that. Make sure that you salt a lot of your foods. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you get your electrolytes in, like magnesium and potassium. And you should be good to go. So that was my 30 days. It was quick, simple. Hopefully it was fast enough for anyone trying to, you know, just see what's going on. But yeah, if you guys have any questions down in the comments below, or have any questions that I possibly didn't answer in the video, yeah, just let me down in the comments below and I'll either make another video or just, you know, reply to you in the comments below. But other than that, this is Healthy Sloth. I'm out.